Bonjour and welcome or welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Today, Aries, I'm going to be doing the ancestors messages for the month of March, so I hope you're doing well. Please do remember that those are general readings. I'm going to be channeling loads of different messages from different ancestors, so take what resonates and drop the rest. And you may want to check your moon, Venus and rising signs to get more messages, but it's entirely up to you. So what messages do we have for my Aries querents from their ancestors, please? So your first message is card 18, which diminishes to a number 9. Eyes of the eagle rising above the fray. Now this is your ancestors telling you to detach yourself from the situation you're currently in and to look at it from a vantage point. So don't get absorbed by all of the details. Just look at it as the bigger picture. I'm hearing the message of you need to get yourself out of this storm in a teacup, is what I've just heard in my head. So it's for some of you. If it's not the storm in a teacup situation, it's just a situation that may be a little bit complex, or some people may be pulling a veil in front of your eyes and you can't see it, and you need to look at it from a more detached, put some distance between you and this situation or this person, is what I'm hearing. That's your first message. Your second message is card 50, so number 5, Spirit of the River, movement towards adventure. So 5 is the number of change, so obviously it really matches the card beautifully. And this is your ancestors telling you that you're going to get some opportunities to go on an adventure or to experience something that you're going to find is adventurous for you or is going to excite you, and they're nudging you to accept it. If you look at the card, she is completely opened to the water, and obviously water is to do with your emotions, your feelings, and just to follow the flow of the water basically, and just move, let it drift you towards something that's going to be, you know, adventurous for you, bring you a bit of excitement. And your third message is card 55, which diminishes to number 10, which is completion, and this is the Father Gate. Now let me show you from up close so you can see the gate and the sun, the light coming that way. Bold step forward. So again, reinforcing this, moving forward, detaching yourself. You see what it says, rising above the fray? Detach yourself from this situation, even though it could be just a common situation. Like, it could be detach yourself from your routine, look at your life from a vantage point of view, assess it, and then move forward. You have 2 cards of movement, really. Move towards adventure, bold step, be bold, so you know, dare to move forward, dare to push the gate, basically, is what they're trying to say to you. So if you're considering something new, I would say that they're telling you to go for it. Clarify those messages, please. So first you get the Knight of Swords, then you have the 7 of Cups, and then you have the 5 of Wands. Clarify the 5 of Wands for me, please. King of Pentacles. Okay. Alright. So right under the eyes of the eagle, which obviously represents air energy, you have more air energy. You've got the Knight of Swords. The Swords is to do with the mental realm, so your ideas, your knowledge, thoughts, truths, also communication. And you have the Knight. Now the Knight is movement forward, taking action. So again, a third card telling you take action. Now the Knight of Swords is someone who's going to go for it. He has all the resources he needs, all the knowledge, which you will get from rising above the situation, you know, observing, get all of the information you need to then confidently be able to move forward. This is really fast energy, and yeah, it could be that you may get some knowledge that comes your way, or some truth, something may be revealed. That's another thing that could happen. You then have the Seven of Cups. Now, Cups is the emotional realms, so obviously your feelings, but also your intuition, creativity. Can also talk about, obviously, relationships of any kind. And 7 is the number of experience, self-assessment. The Seven of Cups talks about having lots of different opportunities or choices. They're not all good for you, and you feeling maybe slightly overwhelmed, not being sure or which one to go for, which is why it's important that you rise above this situation, that you assess it, that you observe it without doing initially. And once you've gathered all of this information with the Knight of Swords and the eyes of the eagle, you can then make that decision without feeling overwhelmed and move towards adventure. You then have the Five of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Now, I asked for clarification because the 5 represents any kind of changes or challenges. Wands is passion, so it's fire energy, it's your soul, what really ignites you, what you feel passionately about. And so it could be competition, it could be some kind of discord, friction with people. But I was getting really the word competition, so I was thinking, why is there competition? And the advice is to be bold. The advice to rise over this, whether it's conflicts, competition, whatever that is to be bold and to act like the King of Pentacles. Now, the King is the master of the suit. Pentacles is to do with your physical realm, so we're talking home life, work life, jobs, careers, studies. And the King of Pentacles is a very reliable energy, someone who knows how to grow their assets and be stable financially. This is a slow energy, this is not passionate at all, this is calculated, practical. So it really is taking all of that step forward in a practical way, you know, really looking at this competition or conflict, whatever is going on here, rising above it, and just handling it like a true boss, basically. Other messages that my Aries querents need to hear from their ancestors, please. So you get Lovaria. That's card 14. I'm trying to show it to you. I hope you can see it because it's glossy, which again diminishes to a number 5, so number of change. And it says, let love grow. So for some of you, this adventure may be to do with a relationship, a romantic relationship, or it could simply be the love that you are experiencing for a project, for a new job, for a new place. And they're telling you to just allow it to grow. It's going to take time, it's a transition period, but things are going to grow. And if you look at the imagery on this card, which I think is beautiful, it's very barren, and then you've got the roots that entangle the couple, and then that beautiful blossoming flower. I love this card. You then have Naz, which is card 19, and 1 plus 9 is 10, so it's a completion. Feel loved and proud. Now I love this card because to me it's your ancestors protecting you, telling you that they are around you and that they are very proud of who you are, what you've achieved, where you are now in your life. The fact that you've got two cards back to back related to love leads me, I'm getting that message that you may be resisting it a little bit, and they're really asking you to get in touch with your heart space. So whatever it is that you are resisting, they're telling you to open up your heart and to know that they're there for you, they're protecting you, they're proud of you, and you do not need to fear. That's what I'm hearing. Final message for my Aries Querents, please. Oops, that one came out. I'll take it as a jumper. You'll get two. All right. Okay, so I get the top and this one. So your jumper was fear, card 11. I don't know if you can see, this is card 11, which is number 2, duality, polarity, and this is a card of fear. And if you see, this is you here. It could be your inner child, whatever it is, this is you, your essence. And you feel like you're being pulled from every single way. And they're acknowledging that you may be afraid right now, because it's always daunting to move towards a new experience, opening your heart. You may be feeling overwhelmed, there may be competition, there may be conflict around you, but they're telling you, they're acknowledging that you are afraid, and that's fine. And then they are sending you their wisdom. This is card 22, which diminishes to number 4, so strong foundation, stability. And they're telling you that they're here for you, that you can reach out for their knowledge. They will help you. You do not need to be frightful or afraid of whatever it is. As I said to you before, they're there to protect you, they love you, they're proud of you, and they're going to help you. They're going to give you the wisdom that you need to move forward in your life. I think it's a beautiful energy. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you did, or if the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by and allowing me to read for you. I really appreciate it. I wish you a beautiful March month, and I hope to see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.